And with that dramatic entrance, you can see the 5 Wonder Premier League pundits on tonight's KB Terry's Talk Premiership predictions. I want to say hi to everybody that's watching already on our show. Please make sure you drop your comments in whether you're watching on Facebook, YouTube, or X. Drop your questions in for our pundits. Let's have a bit of fun tonight. For the next hour, we're going to talk all about the Premiership. So tonight I've got King Bush back with his voice back, his ego back, and looking nice and sharp in his little corner. How are we doing, Bushy?
United. Yeah, I have been on. I wondered why Mers has not come on tonight. I mean, I know we give Arsenal a good whooping, didn't we? I didn't have my voice to give him a proper grilling for that. We've got little Carlos. He's probably getting raped off the. Oh, shouldn't say that. Off the side.
Oh dear me!
I'm sure he's controversial already.
Because we spanked Man City as well, and now we're going to spank Spurs there.
At least Luke's come on for it, though.
Yeah, fair play to him. He's come on.
And talking of Luke, Spursy Luke in tonight, looking very proud of himself, thinking, maybe, just maybe, we might have a chance this weekend.
Well, he managed to get a point off the bat at Manchester club, so he got a chance against United. Haven't lost to him since 2022, so we're full of hope at the moment.
We'll see how that battle, concludes over the weekend. Tonight, I've also got Luke Birch on. How are we doing, Birchie?
Yeah, I'm not too bad. 3 points coming this weekend, so not really getting better.
Really?
Yeah.
Really? 3 points? Don't chat shit, mate. And I'm going to say it, don't chat shit. And a prediction show or a KB Terry's Talk show would not be the same without a bit of GH logic. How are we doing, GH?
I'm all right. Just about made it. Had internet issues and a power cut, but we're here just about on time. Ready to give some brilliant predictions again, as always.
In a professional manner, as always, GH, which is what we love. We've also got a comment coming in already. Poppy's watching tonight. Happy Thursday. Lee's in a good mood. Yeah, only because he thinks he's going to win this weekend.
We are going to win at the weekend.
We'll see.
I mean, looking at the panel tonight, there's nobody on this panel that's actually beat Man United this season.
Oh, God.
Yeah,
We've still got to play you again.
That's all I'm saying, boys.
We did it last year 4 times. 4 times.
There's also a team on this panel you've not beat as well.
Yeah, Bushy.
Yeah,
Spurs, we didn't beat Spurs.
We'll beat you both at home, though. We've played you both away.
Just know the
We're
2nd of May.
home.
The 2nd of May, that's when we'll have you.
In your dreams.
We'll see. Look, we're scrapping already. There's fists flying everywhere, and the comments are flying in. Peter Scott's watching tonight. Looking forward to the show, lads. And RUFC Tiny. Man United to win and both teams to score on the ACCA.
Good lad. Tiny's a good lad as well. He goes all over watching Rotherham. I don't think he misses a game. Top man.
Big up RUFC Tiny. Fabulous. Keep them comments coming in, guys. Let's get cracking on straight with the show. Let's have a quick look at last week's games. So the games fell like so. It was Wolverhampton Wanderers 0, Bournemouth 2. Leeds 0. Arsenal 4. And this is what I'm talking about home form for Leeds United. Come on. If its home form's that good, 4-0 loss against Arsenal. Disgusting. Brighton 1, Everton 1. Chelsea 3, West Ham 2. A big battle there. Liverpool 4, Newcastle 1. Forest and Crystal Palace. We've got a new goalkeeper called Nico Williams. It ended up Forest 1, Crystal Palace 1. Man United scraping a win there, 3-2 against Fulham. Look, pure luck. Aston Villa getting battered by Brentford 1-0. Tottenham and Man City finishing in a 2-2 draw. And the final game was, I can't bloody remember now.
Sunderland versus Burnley.
And that ended
a ball
with
fest.
a victory to Sunderland, back onto winning forms, which is absolutely fantastic. So, let's have a look at a few of those games. I'm going to go straight to you, Birchie. Come on. What's that all about? 4-0 And you say that you're good at home, and you think what? You're going to beat Forest at Ellen Road? A performance sorry, mate.
I think playing Arsenal and Forest are completely different ball games, aren't it?
I don't know, mate.
I mean, you sat there talking about home form, but you failed to beat Crystal Palace, so you know.
That's only Nico Williams thinks he's fucking Matt Sells, for God's sake.
That was fun.
So, but,
Yeah, but
It wasn't the day of the season.
It'd still been 1-1 anyway because it had scored. He saved it.
Yeah, but mate, we'd have battered them the second half, just like we were battering them the first half.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not talking about Forest anyway. We're talking about Leeds United losing 4-0 to Arsenal at Ellen Road.
Well, to be fair, we had a 15-minute spell in first half and a 15-minute spell in second half. That was about it. First 15 and second 15. So we didn't know I'm going to score any. It wasn't good enough. I mean, I don't think Arsenal were too great, to be honest with you. I think we just made them look better than they were that day. And they just took every chance they got. I think they had, 5 shots on target, 4 and went in. So one of them things. I mean, first half, they only had 2 shots on target and there were 2 goals. And we just fell to it target. We didn't like we could do anything that game. So better team won. No, I could say really. They deserved to beat us. We were shocking.
So you played like a bag of shit then?
Pretty much.
Let's hope it happens again this week, mate. Let's hope it happens again this week. Fair result, like you said, played shocking. So, yeah, it is what it is. Let's have a quick scan through the comments. They come flying in tonight. RUFC Tiny saying, I'll come on 1 week, Bushy. That'd be fantastic to have you on. John Sullivan's watching tonight. For some reason, internet's gone a bit slow. I don't know what's going off here. Anyway, John Sullivan's also on tonight. Hopefully, GH won't brag too much about Liverpool result. I'm sure he will. I'm sure he'll have a great pleasure in doing that. Poppy, let's not look at last week's games, Phil. And also, Luke, give Phil some back for that comment. Williams cost me $2,000. Absolute knob jock, says Turbo. Shouldn't be betting. It's bad for you, mate. And also the City Empire. Hello, Phil Collins. Okay. Hello, Mr. Hines. Hines in Bush. Okay. Hello, Birch Tree. Hello, Glory Hull and City. Glory Hull City. And hello, Ryan Mason. There we go. Hello, the City Empire. Good to have you on. John Sullivan, don't Forrest have some 59-foot striker now? No, he's 6'7" striker. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And a few
I knew it.
Towards John and everything. Yeah, he's a 6'7" striker. Not that really matters at all, to be fair. Right, moving on then. Let's have a look at... go on then, GH. Tell us about your little victory against Newcastle.
So, first of all, Newcastle deserved goal. It was a very good goal. They did quite well up until that, and then I don't know what happened. I'm not trying to be mean to Newcastle, but they did capitulate a bit. Ekitike taught them a new one. He's really in good form at the minute. I'd argue that him and Pedro is between him and Pedro for who's the best striker in the league at the minute. He's right up there. I think he's doing well. And as soon as we took over the lead and we got those 2 goals from Ekitike, I think that was it. Newcastle just could not cope. I don't know what it is, but Watermelon and Wissa are absolutely rubbish. I didn't see anything from either of them that made me think they're good strikers. And if they're not careful, I've said this to John already. I've said and he agrees, Newcastle probably not going to get Champions League, and it's a shame. But if they continue performing the way they are and their strikers being so lackluster up front, I feel like they're going to miss out, unfortunately. I would like to see them back in Europe because I enjoyed watching them this season in Europe, but unfortunately, I don't think it's going to happen, but who knows?
They're coming for you tonight, GH. They're coming for you tonight. John going, blah, blah, GH, blah, next. Mers is in the house watching. Hello. John saying that the tune are chocolate ice cream. Oh, no, that's something else. Turbo Tom. Turbo Tom, he jumped up there. Newcastle are bad people and should not be a club. Awful places. Turbo Tom with his awful places. The City Empire. if Ekitike is best striker in Prem, then Prem in mud, no wonder Arsenal win it. Ooh, couple of digs there, one at Liverpool.
Wow, you can't really say that. You can't really say that when Arsenal haven't even got any good strikers.
John saying Wissa more like in the pisser. And Merzgoff, no. Newcastle will get UCL just like Wolves are staying up.
Right, okay.
For anybody new to the show, GH is a firm believer that this season Wolves will stay up, and it will be Forest that goes down and Wolves that stay up. God knows where he's getting that from. Zero ball knowledge, hence the reason why we've got GH logic. Next game was Forest versus Crystal Palace. Well, we've kind of covered that, really. Forest have a new goalkeeper that is Nico Williams. He got sent off. The goal would have gone in. Bush's argument is, well, the goal would have gone in. It still have ended up 1-1. I think we massively outplayed Crystal Palace, and it was ours to win there, and we didn't capitalise on it. Simple as we should. Shake your head as much as you want, Bushy. Shake your head as much as you want, kid.
Still
No answer.
Phil.
At least we're not going to get relegated, mate. Not like Crystal Palace. What?
You said you were finishing above us. Can't you remember?
Still might, mate.
I will pull it up here.
Yeah, you do that, mate. Still might do it. So let's face it, Man United is still shit. Talking of Man United, how was that lucky win at the weekend, Bushy?
Easy. I mean,
Easy.
we are now.
You're leaking,
Probably.
mate. You're leaking goals. You're leaking goals, mate. People are slapping them home against you. You barely beat Fulham. They were all over you.
We smashed Arsenal. We smashed City. Now we've beat Fulham. I think we're the only team that are going to catch Arsenal. So you need to forget about Fulham. We're the only team coming for them. We've got the best young striker in the league in Sesko. Best young talent in the world at the minute, Sesko. Yeah. So, I mean, all you guys were saying, "Oh man, you were not going to get top 4." I told you Forest were getting relegated. That's happening. I told you Man United were getting top 4. That's happening. I told you we'd finish above Liverpool. That's happening. We'll finish above City as well. They're too inconsistent. We are the team to watch now. Where the big boys are back. The big boys are back.
Do you think you beat Arsenal, Bushy? Do you think you beat Arsenal?
We've already beat Arsenal.
No, I mean, do you think you're going to go ahead of Arsenal in the Prem? Do you think you're going to catch them up?
I think he's a bit of a tall last this season, but next season, title's ours. You may as well give it us now. This season, we've left a bit to do because of Amaran, but yeah, next season, the title's ours. The big boys are back. I mean, we've got Spursy at the weekend. They're going to get absolutely obliterated. I mean, how many points are they behind us at the minute, Spursy? Is it 12? 12 points behind us already. Come on, baby.
Like
It's over. It's over for you. You may as well not even turn up.
we didn't in the first half, and we still
You are
drew
getting-
City. So
You are getting
Way.
smashed to bits. Honest to God, you're
No.
getting smashed
we'll
to
see.
bits.
No. Solanke's going to tear you a new one. Did you not see him
I
versus
mean, he might
City?
be injured. He did go off injured. Slanky.
No. We're just
You've
sliding
got the
past
best
that
strike
part.
force in the Premier League. Fact. Mbuemo, Cunha, best two strikers in the
Mbuemo and
league.
Cunha. Mbuemo's not even a striker.
Then-
Ballers. Plays part of a front three, mate.
Right.
No.
Yeah, famously,
Notice
front
how
threes
you-
are all strikers.
Notice how you didn't use
And
Bruno
then
in
off
that.
the bench, and then off the bench, we have got the best young striker in the world in Sesko. And also, we've got the best midfielder in the Premier. By a country mile, he's going to break Kevin De Bruyne's record of the most assists in a Premiership season. That will be Bruno. He came for Sporting like Cristiano. Yeah, he's the best one.
You know, considering this is called KB Terry's Talk, I know your name's above the door, Bushy, but you don't flipping rule it. Wind your neck back in, all right? You think you're all it just because you've had a good couple of games where you've had a good results. Jesus Christ, mate. United Strand's still not cut his hair yet. It's not 5 in a row, so wind it back in, kid.
Best thing about it is when he got another team inconsistent.
Yeah.
You tell him, Phil.
Jesus Christ, calm it down. Loads of people more in the comments. Bushy isn't shaking his head. He's just got a bobblehead. United could win the league. Yeah, okay. United, what's this? United couldn't catch a decent owner, no matter, top two. And John Sullivan, Bushy, saying everyone said Man United would do shit. Correction, Bushy. I didn't. I said there would be a surprise package. Oh, John, get out of Bushy.
Fair enough to John. John did. But the Muppet show on here, the Leeds lovers, the Forest Muppet.
The mighty Forest lovers, yeah, obviously.
You know what I mean? That what's his name? Mr. I eat Chinese on a live stream. He's eating his Chinese, not winning the league. That's where he's going to be sat in his pants, eating his Chinese, watching Man United become the biggest club in the world again.
Well, you heard it live. You heard it here and you heard it loud. Let's go over to Spursy. Spursy, nice little draw against Man City at home.
Yeah, definitely the definition of the stereotype of tale of two halves. We were scheduling a walkout for the 75th minute, and suddenly we actually started playing well in the second half, and no one actually walks out. I think that game is less about Tottenham and more of an indictment on Man City. Man City showed class in the first half because we did not turn up at all. But that second half, they had no bottle. And that's coming from a Spurs fan, that they had no bottle. They thought they could just play it out. We beat them to every ball in the second half. We were on top of them for them, at least for vast stretches of that second half. They look clueless. It's a wonder goal from Solanke for the second one. I'm sure if Carl was on here, he'd say, "Oh, the first goal was a foul," and Gay got his foot in the way and he kicked it in his own net because Solanke's kicked him. He's just put his foot in the way. He's not tried to make any effort to clear. He's just tried to get in the way. I don't think personally that that's a foul in terms of he's just shooting through. Like loosely dangling a leg in front, in my opinion, shouldn't be enough to get a goal disallowed. And I'd say the same for a penalty as well, actually.
He still didn't win, though, did he? I said he still
didn't win. No, we didn't win. I mean, were we expecting Spurs to win in our current form? No, but what did I know I said last week, hell high water, Spurs win against Man City. Maybe I should have been more diplomatic. Spurs get a result against Man City. But exactly what happens is...
Don't worry about it.
Especially the Spurs, though. They can't figure us out.
Beating Man City in for everyone. Same as Arsenal. Beating them in for everyone. It is for United, though.
Bushy, beating Spurs ain't for everyone. Beating Spurs ain't for everyone. From the last few years, it's not been for Man United. They've been going on a bit of a diet on Spurs wins, going back to 2022.
It will be this weekend. We're going to hand your arse to you.
Mers, typical United fan, they win a few games and gives it the big daddy big bollocks of how big and good they are, supposedly. Absolutely, Mers, absolutely, mate. Completely agree. Turbo, why would you walk out on the 75th minute, Spursy?
So it was a scheduled walkout against the ownership. Ownership were planning a big £100 million spending spree in January. They ended up spending a net of, I think, 13 million. 13 for a Brazilian left back that's been brought in as a youth prospect. Conor Gallagher 35 mil and Brendan Johnson out the door 35 million. So it was to protest ownership was what that was going to be for.
Okay, fair enough. The City Empire first goal Spurs scored was a foul, but their second one deserved a draw. But speaking of bottle, they bottled the walkout. Yeah,
The bottle.
You bottled 3 points.
What can I say to that? What can I say? And could have been a pen dragged Haaland down, apparently. But I will say Spurs deserved a draw. Well, that's fantastic. And then new one, Coach Jordach 2344. Big up, gents. Big up you as well, sir. Thank you for watching. Thank you for all the people that are watching tonight.
Did Haaland play this weekend?
He got an assist.
I wouldn't
know, mate. It was on the
I'm still stuck in Martinez's pocket.
No, he did get an assist for the first goal where he got tripped up and played the ball through to Turkey.
Okay, right. So let's have a look at this week's games then, guys. So we're going to jump straight in on this week's games, and we're going to have some predictions. So tomorrow night, one of the biggest games of the weekend. Bushy might call it a relegation battle. I call it a battle of the Titans. Tomorrow night, 8 o'clock at Ellen Road, it is Leeds United versus the mighty Nottingham Forest. So, Birchie, I'm going to come straight to you, my friend. Come on, let's be honest. I know I always say back your team, but, you know, you've got to think Forest. Forest are going to win this. So, guys, everybody in the comments, make sure you leave us your predictions for each one of these games. But, Birchie, what is your prediction and why for the Leeds Forest game?
Quite simple, isn't it? Leeds win.
Where'd you
Of course
get
it's a
that?
Leeds win.
See, if you've been sat with GH too long and getting this bad ball knowledge, mate, because
What makes you think you're going to beat us at home? Please tell me.
so genuinely, I actually think it's going to be a draw. I haven't predicted a draw because I backed my own team, but I struggle to see the how it's going to be separated between us two. I just don't see it. I think it could end up being a 0-0 draw and be really, really fucking boring.
Well, for one, you ain't got Nico Williams at net this week, so that's going to mess up.
We've got another new keeper this week.
I just think at home, I think we got the edge. And the teams around us at home, we seem to be doing the business around them.
What, like you did last week?
I said, if you listen to what I just said, I said teams around us. Arsenal nowhere near us. I mean, I look to be second, but unfortunately I'm not, so that's why they're not around us, you know. But everyone else who's come around us has failed.
This guy sat between us would love to be second, but that's not going to happen. So what is your prediction for tomorrow night then, Bertie?
I was tied with a draw or a win, but I think we've got the edge, and I'm back just to win 2-1.
2-1. Well, I've also got
close game.
I've also gone 2-1, but obviously 2-1 in the favour of Forest. Got to back your team. I kind of agree. I think we both kind of agree. I think it would be a draw. You know, it's difficult to separate the two teams, but it'd be nice to just get that late winner and just rub it in your face next week. But we'll see.
Well, with Burnley playing West Ham, both of us need the win, so there's no way around that.
All I can say, it's going to be whatever the score. I think it'll be a cracking night out in Leeds on Friday night, whatever happens there. All right then, Bushy, man of wisdom. Come on, tell us what you think the score will be.
So, I mean, I don't really see this as a Premiership fixture. I think it's a Championship fixture, if I'm brutally honest. So it's just disguised as a Premiership.
I want to say what shit you are.
So
I'll take you serious.
What I'm going to say is both teams are poor. Both teams are struggling. It's a relegation 6-pointer, and it's going to finish 1-1.
1-1. Okay. Spursy, where are you going with this?
So I think both teams are normally really good at home. I know you sort of said about the 4-0 with the Arsenal result, but I think Birchie said pre-pod that they'd only lost 3 games or 4 games all year at home so far. So I'm leaning towards Leeds here. I'm going for a 2-1 win to Leeds.
Come on, GH. I know GH isn't going to bail me out on this, but come on, GH.
Apologies to 2 of you.
He's gone 2-1.
He's gone 2-1.
Yes. On this occasion, I don't mind the fact that you've gone 2-1.
I mean, the reason I went 2-1, it just feels right. Your home form is better than your away form. You're not playing an Arsenal, a City, a top team. You're playing an average team, and I think it's a good chance for you to come back from your poor period.
You know what makes me laugh about that, though? We've got one calling us an average team and one saying we're a championship team. Not one of them could beat us.
No, that's what
I mean.
Yeah,
I should have been the one to
both of them failed. And Liverpool failed twice.
Yeah, it's hilarious. And they failed last season. It's hilarious.
Not bad for the championship teams, is it?
We're not bad, are we? Yeah.
No.
Cup finals, innit? Cup finals.
Let's see what the actual audience think. Big up, John. 2-0 Forest. Good man.
Oh, blah,
You
blah,
know
blah.
you've got it. Just a quick one on Spurs. Oh, come on, Luke. I booked Beyonce tickets. Unreal Stadium. You just won a trophy and you were in the latter stages of the Champions League.
I didn't say it was my opinion. I said that it was what the purpose of the walkout was. I wasn't going to the stadium and wasn't there for that, so that's not me.
The City Empire talking complete and utter sense. 1-0 Forest. I'll allow it this time, Mers. 1-1. I don't mind that. I'll take a 1-1 draw. Same with you, Turbo, with a 2-2. Poppy getting a bit above a parapet here. Go on, Birchie. What's that all about? Love the optimism. Let's hope we beat Forest, who had no fans until they were in the press. Oh, listening to Bush, you have. Poppy again there. Wow, Lee, you are rude. He is very, very, very rude. I think that was the attack on Leeds United there. And John, wait. Your home form is better than your away form. Saying Forest are going to win. Huh?
What?
Because GH's logic was that the home form's better than the away form, so he's picked the team. I think he was talking about Forest's home form being better than their away form potentially. I don't know.
Yeah.
But,
no, I said Leeds have got a better home form than away.
Yeah.
I think he got confused with that.
Leeds to win 2-1, aren't you, Joe?
Yeah. I think
that's why Leeds aren't winning 2-1 anymore.
But yeah, that means Forest are going to win 2-1 instead. Hey,
yeah,
lovely job. Right, let's go straight on to the next game. We could talk about that. See, everybody just wants to talk about us, Birchie. Everyone wants to talk about our game and how good we are and how amazing we are.
Right.
Okay, let's go to the actual most boring game of the whole weekend. Massive weekend of football and the most boring game. Man United versus Tottenham Hotspur.
Relegation battle.
Absolutely.
Relegation 6-pointer.
Absolutely, all day long. Let's listen to what the Oracle and our man above the door. Let's give him his 5 minutes of fame and let's hear what Man United are going to do to Spurs or allegedly do to Spurs.
It's a walk in the park, and it's just a foregone conclusion that we win the game. I'm going to say 2-0, steady 2-0. In Burma or Cunha, we pick your poison. Bruno's just playing unbelievable in his correct position. Shock. I just don't see anything other than a United win. I honestly feel they may as well give us top 4 now because that's given. And like I said, we signed Sesko and we could win it. We're in a title race, boys. I was right. You're going to have to eat some humble pie, boys. I was right.
You're in a title race.
And I also said Nottingham Forest and Leeds would be in a relegation battle. And that's what you're in, boys. So come to the king, come to the daddy, tells you the truth. Top of the prediction league. What can I say? May as well just put it down. If you've got 100 grand, pop it on. 2-0. Done.
Finished. Oh no, it's not finished. Oh, you have finished. Finished.
I wouldn't know nothing else.
Spursy.
You are finished. After this game, you're finished. 2-1 Spurs.
Wow! Do you know what?
2-1 Spurs. They had 4 chances last year. 4 chances. Do you know how each of those games went? Spurs win. Spurs win. Spurs win. Spurs win. One was a cup final. You talk about being everyone's cup final every time you play us. It's easy 3 points from the looks of it.
But the thing is,
at the moment, current form,
you're not the Tottenham of last year. But you're not the Tottenham of last year. And we're
in the same place.
We're in similar positions where we were, and we still beat you both times in the league.
We didn't have Mbeumo. We didn't have Cunha. We didn't have Sesko. And we got a new manager. You are getting well and truly spanked, my friend. That's the best way.
We are going to make a game of it. 2-1. I'm not going to say we're keeping a clean sheet.
The only game you're making is the kickoff and then the final whistle. You've seen United. Now fuck off home.
Right. I never thought in a million years I was ever going to say this, but I'm going to try and get a bit of GH logic here and let's see what he says. GH, come on.
Man. I'm terribly sorry, Luke.
Oh,
But-
You're
Lou.
backing Man United.
No, I predicted 2-1 Spurs.
Hey!
Now, the thing is, right, if they can draw against City, who are better than Man United, they're obviously beating Man United. That's my logic.
We beat City. That's your logic. What are you talking about?
You beat City, yeah.
We also beat Arsenal. We've also beat Chelsea. We've also beat Liverpool.
And you're above who? You're above all
You
them in
couldn't
the
beat
table. eh?
Leeds, you couldn't beat
Oh,
Forest,
yeah.
you couldn't beat West Ham, you couldn't beat Burnley, you couldn't beat
And you couldn't
Bournemouth,
beat
you couldn't
Spurs.
beat Palace, and you couldn't beat Spurs.
All the way.
And you only just beat
We could have
Liverpool.
beat Spurs. We got robbed against Spurs.
We've still got to
You
play.
talk about
Remember?
Did Bruno last on the? Was that the game last time he played? Was that the game he got sent off, or was that last year? I'm remembering. It might have been last year when he got sent off.
No, that's when Richarlison started running around the pitch like he'd won the World Cup final, and then we equalised it last minute.
Oh, so you had to rely on a late goal to make it another game that you'd have lost.
No, we're battered, you know. We're battered.
Few more comments coming in. Man United 2-1 from John.
Boo.
Poppy's
Boo.
back in the scum that is 3-1. City Empire can't draw him to it, so he's going a 1-1 draw. Turbo Tom 2-1 Spurs. Beyonce with a panika in the 95th minute. Poppy Lee, weren't you moaning about Sesko the other week? Maybe that was Tesco. I can't.
No, it was before he was. It was last when he was on. Yeah.
2-1 to Man
been a
United,
while.
says Mers. GH, have you had your medication today? No. They've only just let him off the bus, so just give him time. Poppy, he probably hit his head in the Christmas tree, on the Christmas tree.
No, it's gone. I've put it away. Don't worry.
Birchie, man of wisdom. Go on, what's the score?
I don't really want to feed his ego.
Yeah.
Oh, you haven't. Oh no.
I have.
He's a secret.
It's not.
United fan, this kid.
It's more to do with Spurs being unreliable. Every time I back them, they mess me up. So I thought if I don't back them, they might win this week. But I've gone for 2-0 United.
Oh, for God's
And,
sake.
He knows
and
his football.
just
He
to-
knows his football.
Just to back up on that, and yeah, I know I rip Man United quite a bit, but I just Spurs aren't they? I've actually gone through for a 3-0 Man United.
Whoa! No, you can't be doing such.
I'm hoping that Wormo does me good this week on FPL. I'm sorry, I've just got it. Just a quick one from Poppy. I didn't see it, Poppy. Love that Phil's ignored the comment about wearing a scum shirt. No, I've never worn a scum shirt. I may have burnt one, but I've never worn one. So wouldn't go there. Remember, Carrick is ex-Spurs.
Yeah, no, it's
Yeah.
true.
Just a
Oh,
quick
wow.
one there, but she carried
The old Thompson shirt.
Spurs going off there. Okay, next game is Fulham versus Everton. Where are we going with that? Bushy, come on, Fulham versus Everton. What do you think?
Two crap teams, two awful places, 1-0 Fulham.
Two crap teams, two awful places. Fulham 1-0 was that, mate?
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
good. Fulham 1-0.
Okay.
They're good at home.
Bertie?
Yeah, same. Two crap teams, but I've gone for a 1-1. Can't see anyone winning it.
1-1. Spursy?
I've gone for a 2-1 Fulham win. Oscar Bob probably to get his first contribution for Fulham.
Nice. Bit of GH logic?
Yeah, I've also gone 1-1. I think it's going to be a close game, so couldn't really predict a winner, so I've gone 1-1.
So just like the man with all the logic, which is John Sullivan tonight, he's gone 2-2 Fulham. I've also gone for a 2-2 Fulham Everton. I can't pick them through. Poppy's going for 2-0 to Fulham. John's also said, hang on, don't Leeds hate Man United? How's a Leeds fan said Man United to win?
No,
That's
yeah.
because I'm catching Bushy on predictions, so I need them points.
Luke is
Realist.
listen, guys. Bear no bones about it. Hutch knows as well. Luke is a secret United fan.
Never.
No,
Or a
never.
secret Leeds fan, that is for sure. 1-0 Everton, Branthwaite.
He's obsessed with Branthwaite.
Screw you, Tom.
Merz is going 1-1. They're laying into you tonight, Tom. You're gonna have to come and give them some stick. Fulham to lose 2-1. Poppy, unfortunately, John, they have Cunha and Mbuemo now. They've been great.
Yep.
Makes me feel sick to say it as well. Bloody hell. Poppy, a secret Man United fan as well. And John laughing out loud. Keep them comments coming in for the rest of the predictions. So, have I got everyone for that one? Yeah, that was a boring game, I think we said. Bournemouth Villa then. Being an admirer of Villa and what Villa are doing, I will go first. I've gone for a trouncing this week for Bournemouth. I've gone for a 3-1 victory to Villa. I think Villa want it a bit now and want it. They sat there and they're going, no, we need to do something about this. We want this win. So I think they're gonna put the point to them. 3 points. Bushy, where are you going with this one?
I think Villa are crap. To be honest, I don't think I don't think they'll
sitting higher than you, mate.
Yeah, just they won't finish.
Are there any other teams you do rate?
Man United.
Yeah, Man United Leeds.
Man United.
Bushy, I've got a quick one for you. Before you give us your prediction, I've got a quick one for you. You sat there on Friday night, tomorrow night, in Birmingham or wherever you are, whatever you're doing, yeah? Tomorrow night, Leeds versus Forest. Who are you supporting?
Leeds.
Yeah, see, secret Leeds supporter. There we go.
Wow.
Yeah, you live in Nottingham. You know, you've lived in Nottingham for a long,
Lives
long
in
time.
Nottingham and doesn't want to support his mate and his
You know
mate's
what I mean?
club.
You know what I mean?
Disgraceful behaviour.
Standards, mate. Standards. That's what you get from me.
That's horrible.
Come on then, Bournemouth Villa game, Bushy.
So I think they will win this game though, because I think Bournemouth are a bit up in the air. I've gone 2-1 Villa.
2-1 Villa, even though they're shit. Okay.
Yeah, I don't rate Villa. Don't rate it.
I can't see Villa winning 2 on bounce. I think they'll bounce back. I've gone first. Sander 2-0 to Villa.
2-0 to Villa. Spursy?
So I'm pretty certain, at least FPL saying that Watkins has got a knock, so he might not play in this game. So I'm approaching this as a 1-1 draw personally. I think they'll score, but I think Bournemouth will get a goal as well.
Okay. And he's sitting there like Mr. Burns going,
Yeah.
GH, where are we going with this?
Exactly what Luke said. I think it's going to be 1-1. I think because Watkins is out.
Getting no points this week.
I watched the second half of the match last week, and Villa had so many chances and couldn't score. So if they're doing that against Brentford, then I reckon, considering that they're away from home, makes it a lot harder for them. And I think Bournemouth will hold on and get a draw.
Okay.
Also, it was against a 10-man low block. Like you'll get more chances.
Yeah, against 10-man.
Yeah, but they're playing a low block, just protect everything. They were 1-up, protect the castle. So Bournemouth will be a little bit more open.
Yeah, potentially, but they are the home team, so that's got a factor in it.
Pop is being very vocal tonight. Lee is a Leeds fan. They're his third team, absolutely. And I don't know how you dare say that, Phil. Leeds through and through. Okay. Bournemouth to win 3-2, says the City Empire. John Sullivan going for a 1-0 Villa win. Merz going 1-0, but the other way to Bournemouth. I think that's more hopeful wishing, so they don't catch them up. And Spurs Luke, because I don't watch press conferences because they are pointless.
Oh, that old chestnut.
That old chestnut indeed. Right. Wolves, Chelsea. GH, I'm expecting some big things on this one, so I'm going to come straight to you. You think that Wolves are going to survive relegation? So let's see what your prediction is this week.
We have
Rodgers versus Chelsea. What we saying, GH?
We have a bit of a predicament because Wolves. The problem is, right, as much as I want to back Wolves, they're just not beating Chelsea. I just cannot back. Unfortunately, I've had to go against my logic, and I have actually gone 3-0 Chelsea. I just cannot see Wolves win this. And if by some miracle Armstrong does some does something this match, I will be shocked, because no offence to him or Wolves, but they haven't exactly signed a very good striker. I know Strand Larsen wasn't great, but Armstrong's not exactly a great striker either. He's a mid-table from a mid-table championship team to a bottom of the Prem. What were they expecting?
So you're going against GH logic.
Don't get me wrong. I think,
but that's another game down, and you still think they're gonna.
I said the other night that if they lose this one, which they probably will, then I might potentially have to backtrack on what I said and go against it, because realistically they are running out of time. You keep saying it, and as much as I do want to back them, I feel like it's a losing game at this point.
I thought you said they're going to win 14 out of the last 16.
Well, they might.
Since then, this is the third time they're going to be losing.
And I literally, I said 3 weeks ago, I said they need to win 2 out of the next 3 matches for me to still believe. And what are they doing? They've lost 2 out of 3 so far. They've lost all of them so far. Whatever. So,
and then you backed them to lose tomorrow.
At it, sliders.
Let's be real. Everyone's backing them to lose. Honestly,
Yeah.
I don't like Pedro's in such good form. I just don't see how he doesn't score at least a couple of goals against them. It's unfortunate, but it's the way the cookie crumbles. I've got to be wrong at some point, and yeah.
John is in agreement with you. Pedro scoring goals. John's using the provocative words of "smash Wolves' back doors in." Lovely.
Yeah, that's one way to say it.
There's an image and a half. Pedro Porro smashing Wolves' back doors in.
What?
Okay, so come on then, Bushy. What's your thoughts on this game? Do you think it's going to be an easy one for Chelsea or what?
Yeah, I'm going to say another 2-0 Chelsea.
2-0 Chelsea.
Yeah, I think obviously Wolves are not as easy to beat as the once was, so I don't think they're going to get smashed like people are predicting. But I think a comfortable 2-0.
2-0.
Chelsea.
Bertie?
I've been nice on Wolves. I gave them a goal, but I've gone for 3-1 Chelsea.
3-1 Chelsea. Spursy, where are you going with this one?
I'm going similar to Lee here, but I'm going even more of a closer game. I'm going a 1-0 Chelsea. I think Wolves are going to hang in for a fair old while. They're going to sort of maybe have 1 or 2 chances, but not make anything of them. So I'm going for a 1-0. 1-0 Chelsea.
Well, the man that knows his football clearly is Merzgoth. He's gone for a 3-0 Chelsea, just like myself. I think it's going to be a Chelsea annihilation. Poppy also agrees, but she's going 5-1 Chelsea. Big scoring line for Chelsea.
Seems like a lot of people want to copy me
this weekend. And Poppy saying to John, you've got to have one stupid score, John. Mers backing up what you've been saying, GH, but we didn't say they would stay up though, GH, did we?
No, you didn't. No.
And the City Empire, just like you, Spursy, is going for that 1-0 win. Okay, over to Arsenal, coming off that 4-0 victory last week. That's 4-0 at Ellen Road. Arsenal are playing Sunderland. Where are we going with Arsenal Sunderland, I wonder? Bushy, Arsenal Sunderland.
Oh, this is a difficult one. I think Arsenal win it. I'm going to say another 2-0, to be honest. Yeah. I think Sunderland are a decent side, but I think Arsenal will just edge it 2-0.
Okay. Bertie?
Yeah, I'm with Bush here. I've gone the exact same. I've gone 2-0 Arsenal.
Okay. Spursy?
I have this down as 1-1.
Wow.
I know they got a draw with Arsenal earlier in the year. Sunderland made a great account of themselves. They were one of the teams that were difficult for them to break down. I think they're going to get a repeat this time at the Emirates.
Okay. I've gone for a 2-1 victory to Arsenal. I think Sunderland are going to give them a good battle, but I think Arsenal are just going to be a bit too strong in the end. And GH, where are you going with it?
So as much as Sunderland are decent, I think being the home team, I think Arsenal have got too much. I think Sunderland will score, but I still think Arsenal They've got too much, so they'll beat them 3-1.
3-1. Okay. In the comments, we've got a few flying around. John saying 3-0 to Arsenal, and Mers, being the Arsenal fan himself, have gone 2-0 Arsenal. The City Empire, I've just walked on to...
Oh, yeah, because he's Luke Littler.
Oh, right, okay. And the City Empire says 1-1. Yeah, okay. Interesting game that's going to be, I think. I think we all agree on that one. Sunderland battling hard, but whether they've got it, and I don't think they've got it really against Arsenal, but we'll see. We'll see. It could be a draw. Battle of the real battle of relegation, the true battle of relegation. It's Burnley-West Ham this weekend. Could be quite an interesting one. Where are we going to go with this, please, Bushy?
West Ham for me are staying up. They've started to hit a bit of form. I mean, they was unlucky against Chelsea. I've gone a comfortable 3-1 victory for them away at Burnley.
A 3-1 victory for West Ham. Okay. Bertie?
Yeah, I think Burnley's going to put a bit of a fight. They start picking up a few points. So I think they are going to get a goal, but I've got West Ham just to nick it 2-1.
2-1 to West Ham. Okay. Spursy?
I've got a relegation zone to stay exactly as it is for the rest of the season. I think with West Ham having centre-back sent off last week, they're going to be a bit frailer at the back. So I'm actually going for an upset 2-0 win Burnley.
That would be utter pleasing for us down at that lower half of that table. If Burnley could get that victory, absolutely. I've gone for a 1-0 victory to West Ham, though. I think they're just gonna outplay Burnley. I don't think they're gonna go out massively. I think they're gonna go into it comfortably, thinking they're gonna win, and probably will. But I think it'll only be a 1-0 victory. And GH, where's your GH look at this week?
I can't see Burnley winning. Burnley are absolutely useless, in my opinion. I think Burnley are worse than Burnley are worse than Wolves at this point. Realistically, they stand no chance. I think, as much as I've said, I'm backing Wolves. I think Wolves have got not much chance, but more chance than Burnley. So anyway, I'm going to go 2-0 to West Ham. It's nice and easy for them. They literally stand no chance, Burnley.
Okay. Interesting. John Sullivan, Bubbles, 3-1 win. Bushy stole my prediction, LOL. Bushy will claim good ball knowledge on that one. Who knows? The City Empire is a 2-2 draw. That would be nice. And Mer saying a 2-1 victory to West Ham. Okay, let's get into the nitty-gritty now. We've got some fantastic games being played over the back end of Saturday and Sunday. The first one being Newcastle versus Brentford. Newcastle at home. Brentford doing okay at the minute. They're starting to perform a little bit. Got a good victory last week. Where do we think it's going to go? Bushy, Newcastle, Brentford.
Nothing teams, these, aren't they? It's like the who's who of pointless of the Premier League. I mean, depressing, these two teams. Like, did you watch Newcastle in the midweek game? They're terrible.
John's going to start taking offence, Bushy. Be careful. He'll come at you.
He's already started.
He's already started. Wow, Bushy, thanks. Come on, don't be upsetting my mate John.
Well, the good news is I think Newcastle will win 2-0 because Brentford are hot. So, but yeah, it's not going to be a great game. Put it this way, if I got a free ticket, I'd give it to charity.
You heard it here. Free ticket to a decent game, and he's going to give it to charity. Look at him. He's all heart, bless him. Bertie, where are you going with it?
Well, I think Bush has realised I'm catching him, so he started taking my predictions off me. Because I've also gone 2-0 Newcastle. I think Brentford played well past couple of weeks, but I just think Newcastle nick it at home from 2-0.
2-0. Okay. Spursy?
That's a hat trick of 2-0s. I've got 2-0 Newcastle as well.
Looks like it's just you and me, GH, and I know that you've gone for the same score as me, so I might miss out on this one.
Oh, damn it.
I've gone for a Newcastle 2-1 victory. I think Brentford will score, but I think Newcastle will just be too strong at home for them. And GH, I'm presuming you've also gone for the same, haven't you, sir?
I have, yes. I think Igor Thiago will score, but I think they're the home team, Newcastle, so they've got enough quality to win at home.
Come on, Josh. Come on, John. Give us your prediction. I've not seen your prediction yet. He's just bad mouthing against Bushy here. Wow, Bushy, thanks. Mer's going for a 2-1 victory for Newcastle.
Oh dear.
Looks like all three of us not getting any points there. John Sullivan, he's not wrong. They are shit. So he's not. John, you're going to upset me now because you're not backing your team. Not backing your team. Get in, Bushy. 1-0 for the Toon, says the City Empire, and John finally giving us his result and backing his team. 2-1 to the Toon. GH, you're a tart.
What? I predicted you to win, and you're saying that
Because it's the same result as what he said. It's not
Still.
happened.
still.
Just a little thing, though. I'm sure throughout the whole of GH's life, he has never, ever been called a tart. GH is ruining my weekend.
And mine.
Well in. Way up the GH.
Absolutely. GH logic at its finest. Final two games. They're both being played on Sunday. It is Brighton versus Crystal Palace at the Amex Stadium. Where are we going with it, Bushy? Is it going to be my prediction of Crystal Palace being relegated this season?
Nah, come on.
Being honest, I wish both could get relegated because, I mean, Brighton and Palace, they're just not teams you want to see in the Premier League.
Don't be upsetting our mate Brighton fan, Dan.
Oh, yeah, he's a great fan, but for me, they're probably League One standard. Not even Championship. I mean, that stadium,
Wow.
it's a little stadium. No, for me, I'm just saying I don't get excited by this game. 2-0 to Brighton because Palace are awful on an awful run. I think they could end up going down as well. I think Forest will probably just save them, but they're in trouble.
Do you know what? If your name wasn't above the door, I'd be muting you every week. Every time you mention Forest, I swear.
Phil, take the compliment. Take the compliment. He called you a championship side. He thinks Brighton are League One. You're better than Brighton.
Sure, at least we're better than Brighton, apparently.
Yeah.
We're better than Brighton.
Look at the positives.
But for me, if you're that size of football club, you shouldn't be allowed in the Premiership. There should be like regulations on little clubs like that being allowed in.
Where was this for Bournemouth?
Little clubs.
Same
Yeah.
with Bournemouth, yeah.
Why do you say this about Luton? When they were
Brentford,
Liverpool.
Luton. No, Liverpool are a big club. They're bin dippers, but they are a big club.
Come on, Bertie. Where are we going with this one? It is Brighton Crystal Palace, by the way.
I think both teams are poor. I mean, Palace are on a downfall. Brighton, I think they just pick up points every now and again. Manage to stay up every year somehow. So, but I can't see anyone winning this, so I've gone for boring 1-1.
Boring 1-1. Spursy?
Going back to Poppy's comment from about 10 minutes ago, sometimes you just got to have a stupid score in here. 4-0 Brighton.
4-0
I think
Brighton.
Palace are in free fall, and I'm going for that being a absolute hammering in a derby. 4-0.
I mean, I've kind of got to agree with you in terms of the big scoreline and Palace going down. I'm adamant Palace are going to get relegated, and you just hear it now that I've been saying it since game week 22, I think it was. When it comes to the end of the season, everybody goes on, or Bushy thinks he's Mr. Predictions, Mystic Pritstick over there. But actually, I am the true mystic. I'm telling you now, Palace are going down. But 4-0, that's a bit of a stretch even for me. I've gone for a 3-1, should I say, 3-1 victory for Brighton at home there. GH?
Before I give my prediction, I want to say we're going to have, hopefully, there's going to be a momentous occasion in this match. James Milner is going to equalise the most appearances in the Prem. Now, isn't that crazy?
Sorry, are we supposed to applaud that?
Well, no, I'm just saying it's, like how long has Barry had the record for, and now the record's gonna be broken soon. But anyway,
Amazing.
I think it's going to be a boring game. I think it's going to be 0-0.
0-0. After all that, you bigged it up massively and you've gone with a 0-0.
I didn't big anything up. I just said Milner's going to get the most appearances.
Sure, amazing.
It's a momentous occasion. 0-0.
Yeah. John Sullivan going for the fake derby 1-1. Mers sticking it to Brighton 2-1. City Empire going against all ball knowledge in the slightest and going for a Palace 2-0 victory. Probably thinks Strand Larson is worth 48 million. Not 4.8 million, never mind about 48. Poppy, very off topic, but Birchie, please tell me your dog has a name related to Leeds.
No, it's called Harley.
No, it's on a lot. It's on a lot of Leeds.
John giving it to GH. Who cares?
Wow.
Who
Wow,
cares?
John. I care.
Well, good for you, mate. And the final game of the weekend, which people might say, well, it's two big clubs, aren't they amazing? But it is the Bin Dippers.
Hang on. You're on about Man City. That's not a big.
I know, that's what I mean. The second team of Manchester after Salford City. We've got Liverpool versus Manchester City. What we saying to this one then, GH? Bigging up your massive club that is the Bin Dippers of Liverpool.
Now, bringing it back to what Poppy said about 10 minutes ago and the crazy predictions, I've gone 3-2 Liverpool.
3-2 Liverpool.
Ekitike is in good form. I think he'll bang at least a couple home. And our defence is always a bit shaky, so we're going to concede a couple, but we'll have enough quality to win. And we're the home team, so I've got to back the home team.
Do you know what? I might just change my prediction for the hell of it and just go City 9-0 against Liverpool and Haaland to score.
All right, Carl.
7 of them. Jesus Christ. If you think Liverpool are going to beat Man City...
Oh, just you wait for a comment that's going to come in.
Jesus Christ, mate. Keep them comments coming in for this one because this is going to be funny. Bushy, man of real talk sometimes. Tell us what you think.
So it's the Bin Dippers versus the Cheats. The big club versus the club that can't fill the stadium. So both of them are shocking at the back. Both of them are overrated and spent millions on crap. 2-2.
2-2. Okay. Birchie?
I might disappoint you here, Phil. But I think both teams inconsistent, both poor, but Liverpool are the better of the two poor. So I've gone for 2-1 Liverpool.
Wait, come on.
Where do you get this balmy stuff from? Spursy, come on, bring it back to reality, mate.
I'm going to have to agree with one of our previous pundits. That's Bushy. I've got a 2-2 draw. Both. I agree with some points GH said. They'd have a leaky defence. And City showed that they don't have the bottle at the moment. So 2-2.
I kind of got to agree a little bit, to be perfectly honest. I think based on Liverpool's current performance, City dropping a little bit, I think it's going to be close. I've also gone for a 2-2 draw.
Oh, of course.
I just can't see anything happening there. City Empire's also gone for 2-2. John getting a bit irate. Say hi to Isak for me, the little bleep. Family friendly. City to spank Liverpool. Yawn Ekitike 2-1 City. City Empire going 2-2. Mers 3-2 Liverpool. GH ruining my weekend. Can we put GH in the corner with a slice of bread and a bowl of water if he's going to bark crazy ideas? And lots of laughing at that comment from the City Empire. So, guys, we're coming towards the end of the show. I just want to quickly flash up. We've been talking about our predictions league. I want to quickly
mid-table. Wow.
I'm coming for you, Bushy. I'm coming for you.
just a little bit more. But Birchie, there, I just wanted to show it for Birchie's sake, really. He's now overtaken me by 1 point. Luke Birchie is now in second place, but I've still got more correct results than him.
I'll take that.
What happened to you anyway, Bushy? Because a few weeks ago you had about 10 more perfect scores than me.
Yeah, I've had a bad few weeks. I've been poorly though, Anna, so my brain hasn't quite been where it should be. So I just thought, and also I thought I'll ease off a little bit, let others have a bit of a chance to catch me.
I told you when I'm down in 10th I were coming for you, and I won't lie, whether.
Cole down in 4th place with 278. Mers in 5th. GH there, mid-table in 6th.
I mean,
Sullivan, Hutcho, Sturmy, Dan, and our Sunderland Dan down at the bottom, trying to get them points as good as he can, considering he started late on. So I want to thank everybody for tonight. I want to thank Bushy, Birchie, Spursy, and a bit of GH Logic for being on the show tonight. I also want to thank everybody in the comments, firing those comments out. It's been a fantastic show, and the show would not be complete without your messages coming in. Just want to say good night to everybody. I want to say thank you for watching. Remember, we've got lots of other shows. We've got the show straight after this one on YouTube and Facebook, which is Midweek Millers. Don't forget about the FPL show. Don't forget about the Sunday show, which we've got a new host for coming this Sunday. Stay tuned for that one. And we'll be back next week with Millers Monday and this show, which will now go to a Wednesday night. So we'll see you all next week. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you all really, really soon. Ta-ra!